Hello YouTube, welcome to this play, Vvardenfell, with Deal Games, moi. And here we are, we've just arrived in Vvardenfell. Let's just head this chat, bash. We've got our little Dwemer spider out. Yeah, we can't do Vvardenfell without our little Dwemer spider. And we've just arrived at this lovely wee shrine here. And we're going to be doing some quests. Yes! Okay, up you get, Cassiel. This is my character here. As you can see, she looks just like me. Hey guy, get out the road. You don't want to be in my YouTube video. So here we are. We've got some lovely breastplates. Okay, let's go. Quest marker, this way. There's a little elite that's just like running around. Hi! I'm gonna kill you. Kill you! Kill you! I'm not gonna kill you then. Okay, it's just running away. Hello there. We've found somebody. I don't know what's happening here. We've got some battle music. We don't want battle music.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with.
What happened at the ancestral tomb?
And left a colleague alone. Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us.
The three of you. You mentioned another priest.
Canon Levoul.
See, I've got the voice. I've got the voice of a girl.
From the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Well, I can go into the tomb and help Canon Levoul. I can do that.
Kaiser, what's wrong? Someone help!
Why, the three? First a wounded armiger, now this.
I can do that
By
too.
dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vvardenfell.
Okay.
But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Babies, babies. Okay. We're off to the ancestral tomb. Oh no, we're not.
What happened? Merciful Azura.
She
The
was
Mother
possessed
Stone
by Azura.
spoke through you. It's a miracle.
Okay, let's see. What do you say now, Canon
Lord
West?
Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric prince would risk Lord Vivek's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us.
What just happened here?
The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the
Don't interrupt her. Tell me more about your mission at the tomb.
We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee.
You said Daedra?
Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there... He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the buoyant armiger.
Who? What's a buoyant armor thingamajigger do da?
The buoyant armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivek's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain.
Red Mountain?
Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn.
Well, I'm not
The
from
mountain
here.
sits at the center of Vvardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping nix shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber.
Oh, tell me more about Azura. Tell me more, tell me more.
Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric Prince of Dawn and Dusk. She's one of the good Daedra, for what that's worth. But for her to speak through an innocent, means something terrible is about to happen. Why else would she dare Lord Vivek's wrath?
Lord Vivek and Azura don't get along.
What do they teach you where you come from? Lord Vivek's a living
English.
god. Azura is merely the anticipation of Sothasil. Vivek stands as the present and the future, while Azura clearly represents Vvardenfell's past. So no, they don't get along.
Who is this Lord Vivek you're speaking of?
You don't know Lord Vivek, one of the living gods of the Dunmer Tribunal. You must be new to our land, Outlander. But there's no time. Canon Levoul remain behind. He needs help if he's going to get inside the tomb and ask Vivek's questions.
What do you mean Vivek's a living god?
Yes, one of the god monarchs of Morrowind.
That sounds a bit
He's the
fishy to
warrior
me.
poet who lives in a grand palace in Vivek City. Lord Vivek sent us on this holy mission to request information from Canon Levoul's ancestor. It breaks my heart that I have failed him.
Right, okay, so Lord Vivek, who is a divine being living in a grand palace, wants help. Okay then, we can do that, can't we? Let's go this way. We're just gonna run places, because running is so much fun. Running along the path, there's some non-route over there someplace, sometimes. Hello, adventurer. What are you up to? It's about level 3.
Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
Let's see.
Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seydanin. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivek's inquiries.
I'll help you enter the tomb and ask your
As the saints declare,
questions.
the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber.
What kind of help are we talking about here?
Take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. You must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready.
Okay, well, let me just ask a few
Already
questions.
lost precious time due to the buoyant armager's wounds, but I suppose a few more moments won't make the volcano erupt or the moonlit fall from the sky or anything. What else can I tell you, my friend?
What? Why does Lord Vivek?
I'm not quite sure, and it wasn't my place to ask. When your living god gives you a task, you say, "Yes, my lord." The questions seem to involve the time before the tribunal, which I assume is why we must ask them of my long-dead ancestor.
Okay, well, tell us about this ancestor of yours.
A few of my contemporaries can boast of a luminary such as Farina Andrino occupying a prime branch upon their family tree. Lady Farina studied at the feet of Sothasil, was counted among his companions before the tribunal rose to power.
Who is Sothasil? Come on, fill us up with...
Sothasil?
Don't
Like
laugh at
asking
me.
who are Vivek and Almalexia.
Already asked you if
They are the tribunal, the living gods of the Dunmer. Sothasil is the architect of time and the binder of oblivion. If you want to know more, we can talk after we've finished.
Okay, well, are we going into danger or...
Well,
are we...
I can tell you why they weren't here the last time I paid my
Okay.
respects. Canon Valasar thinks
Please
there's
be a
some kind
party.
of Daedra, determined to keep us
We want
from
it to be a
fulfilling Lord
party.
Vivek's will. Until you showed up, I wasn't sure what I was going to do.
Okay then.
Before we go in there and face those monsters, I want you to know how much I appreciate your aid in this matter. Just don't lose the scroll that contains Lord Vivek's questions. Now come, let's call forth my ancestor. I'll open the tomb door.
Sounds like a
Follow
plan.
me, but keep an
Off
eye
you
out for
pop
those
then.
Daedra.
And Randall's ancestral tomb. Here we go. Our first ancestral tomb of Vvardenfell. Bum bum bum. And as you can see, we've got a lovely wallpaper screenshot.
attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
Okay then. Ooh, it's quite nice. What's that? Let's do it in first person view. Get me staff out. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Kill ya. Kill ya. Ooh, let's take that. It's a helm and the battle axe. Thank you. Ooh. We want to take all this stuff. Die! Ooh, I got Khajiit
This
viz.
used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate.
Die! I probably should change my skills. Oh, that helped, I guess. It's a skull! Okay, let's go, come on then. We're adventuring in Vvardenfell. Whoop whoop. And we're just killing everything. I really want to pick up those skulls, but okay, it's not letting us do it. I think we're going the right way. Boop, 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 boop.
We're nearly there.
Oh, we are nearly
Then we
there.
can summon my ancestor.
Ooh, it's some lovely coals. Congrats on your level up.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Okay.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra?
Yes.
Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek
Where's
has
your
inquiries
gold?
that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander.
Lord Vivek asks, the heart of the world key to extension, should I be filled with apprehension?
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions as my time here is short.
Lord Vivek asks, has the enemy of old returned so devious and bold?
An enemy of old, yes. But. but not the one that Vivek presumes.
Lord Vivek asks, has the enemy of old returned so devious and bold?
An enemy of old, yes. But not the one that Vivek presumes. 'Tis a long, 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 long,
Lord Vivek asks, did also seal in his unending crusade know our divinity should shrivel and fade? Perhaps.
So the seal imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple.
Now back to sleep.
Now back to sleep.
I wasn't supposed to say that. Okay then. Good night then. Ciao.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Okay, let's talk outside then. But first, let's raid your ancestral tomb. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Sorry ancestors. You don't need it. You're all dead. Dead. Okay, I guess. Oh, there's one there. I looked at Ooh, it's a sword. I'll take that sword, thank you. And a hat. Ooh, that's a nice mace. I'll have that as well. And that on. Ooh, a coffer. Wow, I got some obsidian. Let's just start playing the game. In fairness though, this game is awesome. Hello. Hello adventurer, here, have this. That'll keep you alive for a few minutes or seconds. I tried to be a positive influence on the whole world by sharing the mutagen. Mutagen for everybody. Just take it. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, hello. Hello there. Hi. Okay. Hope you're having fun, random cat person. It's so awesome. Yes. And just like that, we get oh, there we go, guys and girls. That's how you recruit people. See you around, fellow adventurer. Welcome to my guild. Okay. Hello there.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Have you been there? It's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek.
Did you understand what your ancestors said?
Understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said.
Okay, I can help recount what happened here.
Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Seydanin to check on my original traveling companions.
Look
When
at
you
how
get to
nice
Vivek
the
City,
character
head
models
right to the
look there.
palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me.
I'll meet you in Vivek City, because I like rewards. Ooh, I've got ice on my hands. Okay. Let's bring up our map. Let's look at it. See where we're supposed to be going. Let's go into here. We're going to go straight to Sydney. I got some guts. Thanks. Walking along the road on my way to Sydney to see what's there. Cause yeah. Ooh, that's a nice horse. Look at that horse. Hello, horse. Hello, horse. It's so nice. You've got a nice horse there, pal. Yep, okay. Let's go then. Let's just get rid of the chat again. It's a dead person. They're just dead. It's probably that person. It's just that person that got killed. Some good stuff in your pockets. Oh! I just killed him! Whoops. Okay. First mother in Sydney, and she got a lockpick in her pocket. You can keep your lockpick. I don't want your lockpick. You just died meaninglessly. To the governors. Oh, governor! Hello, governor. Oh, hello. You're nice. Hello. Hello. Oh, she's gone. Okay. It's the sky shining. Boop, boop. And some coins. We have to steal the coins. Great. I don't want any new stuff, thank you. Yes! We managed it. We jumped over the fence. Okay. Serious.
Outlander, a word.
Ooh, hello.
By order of the Deputy Governor of Seydanin, which happens to be me,
What a nice
the
model.
lighthouse is closed until further notice. On the other hand, I seek an outlander who's willing to do a little work.
Ooh, what kind of work are we talking about, darling? I'm not looking at your boobies, honest.
I need someone without ties to the area to look into a matter for me. It seems the lighthouse was broken into. The flame was extinguished. As a result, a ship crashed along the shore. There were fewer bodies than expected, both living and dead.
Okay, well, you want me to figure out who put out that flame then? Or maybe reignite that
I
little
suspect
flame?
slavers were involved, which means they had help here in town.
Relight my
I find that
fire!
unacceptable. Discover who doused the lamp fire. They'll lead us to the slavers. Question Delms, who was on duty that night. He's in the lighthouse.
Okay, darling.
I
I'll
need
go
to
and
check
talk to
in
that
with the
guy.
overseer. His workers are searching the wreckage, and I want to know what they've uncovered.
Right. Did you find any survivors from the crash? We maybe should have asked that first, actually.
By the
'Cause
time we
hero.
were alerted and had organized a response, precious moments had been lost. We rescued a few, but mostly we found those who had drowned or were crushed on the rocks. Even so, It was nowhere near the numbers a ship like that carries.
Is there anything I should know about this ship that crashed?
It was just a typical sailing ship from the mainland. I suppose it carried the usual complement of cargo and travelers eager to reach our verdant shores. I don't believe that such a vessel would make the trip without filling its holds. Damn slavers.
And why do you expect slavers, for example?
Ever since our agreement with the Pact went into effect, slavery has been outlawed throughout most of Morrowind. But all we did was drive the slavers into the shadows. This whole stinking event has their bloody fingerprints all over it.
Ooh, so yeah, slavery is illegal in this island as well, is it?
Here, and in all of the territories controlled by the great houses that support the Ebonheart Pact. If you stray into Telvanni
Slavery's bad.
territory, though, the practice remains strong and vibrant.
Ooh.
Hence my current troubles.
Okay, and can you tell me a little bit about Sedanin?
We are just a small outpost along the Bitter Coast, but I like to think of us as the gateway to Vvardenfell. From here, Vivec City and the other inland locations are easily accessible. Governor O'Melian is in charge, although I contribute as necessary.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nowhere where you go to party or maybe, you know, indulge in some female company? No. Nope, that face just says no. Okay then. Let's go and have a look in this lighthouse. See what's happening. Hello, it's Gad. Hello, Gad. Yes, I'm good. I'm a good girl. Look, I've got a little flower in my hair. Okay, let's go. Ooh. More stuff to steal. I'm going to be good and not steal this stuff. Because I'm not a bad character. Hello there.
Halt! No one's allowed up here.
Well, Deputy Governor Salvi asked me to come and look into the shipwreck problem, so...
She asked you to... an outlander? Isn't it enough she stuck me up here to guard the flame indefinitely, but now she's looking for help outside the house guard?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What else can I expect after what happened the other night?
Just start at the beginning and just tell me what happened.
Findon sent a barrel of his finest ale for Watch Captain Bethes's birthday. Powerful stuff. One cup and we could barely keep our eyes open. The entire regiment was knocked on its collective arse. When I came to my senses, I saw that the fire had gone out.
So you don't know who put out the flame? Is that what you're telling me?
Look, once I heard the crash along the shore, it was all I could do to get moving and raise the alarm. Cherish's water loves to loiter near the lighthouse. Maybe she noticed something. If you're intent on doing your job, you should talk to her.
Okay, that would be my very first step. Thanks very much for your not very helpful but a little bit helpful help, Sergeant d'Arms. And have fun up here guarding this flame. Okay. Ooh, let's have a look around. Vvardenfell. That must be Vivec over there. Let's have a look at the map. Yes. So that's over there we can see is a temple where Lord Vivec lives. And some floating rocks. And there's Red Mountain. Big feature of Vvardenfell since it's a volcano. And as you can see, it is like it's spewing out some ash. And then the rest is just like little islands and stuff. That must be the mainland. There's a lot of islands just over there. Ah. And then... okay. Oh, I'm probably gonna die! Yeah, I thought I could make the water there. That sucks. Oh well. Shortcut! Because it's an Elder Scrolls game. Woo. Right. Let's mark this quest in our quest tracker just to make sure we don't miss steps. And let's go! There's somebody fishing. Oh, it's a fishing rod. Oh, fishing hole door. Come on, little spider. Ooh. Cherishes water.
Do you mind? Your dirty foot coverings are contaminating my pond.
Ooh. Where were you on the night of the shipwreck? Did you see anyone near the lighthouse that night?
So direct you are. It makes my tongue wither and the answers dry up in my mouth. Go and bother someone else with your parching
Okay
questions.
then. The deputy governor can go and ask you instead. I'll just go there and...
No! There's no need to involve the governor's deputy or the house guard. When they start breathing down my neck, my scales shrivel right up. I did notice someone near the lighthouse that night.
Ooh, okay. So who did you see near the lighthouse?
You keep asking the wrong question. I did not see anyone that night. I felt them. They made ripples in the water. I felt them stuck by the tree that overlooks my pond. Then they moved off towards the lighthouse. Look to the tree, moist one.
And you never bothered to check that tree?
I prefer my waters to remain still, calm. Prying causes ripples, and ripples lead to more dry questions.
Thank you for your help, Cherishes water. Enjoy lounging around in the rain and in your puddle, I guess. Ciao. This way. Ooh. Okay. Hey, you never bothered to make it from here to here. That's lazy. My golden child, your shrouding of the light provided a great boon to our holy plans. We led the pirate ship into the rocks and freed those unjustly imprisoned. The drug guards slept through it all, just as we ordained. Do not be concerned over the loss of life. The innocent survived and the wicked perished. Look upon your just reward, including with this message, and be at peace. You shall know us by this phrase. The ending of the word is also in this video. Okay. Thanks for that. Hey. Hello there. Ooh, that's a nice looking character. Ooh. This is nice. Cozy.
Welcome to our shop. Feel free to look around.
The ending of the word is
Keep it down. We don't want to attract undue attention. But what happened? I thought I was supposed to go to the drop. You didn't come all this way just to give me my reward, did you? Already? Let me see. Oh, it's beautiful. I love working for the tribunal. It's so much better than trying to earn a living as a thief in Vivek City.
Ooh, she's a
But where's your
thief.
helmet? I've never seen an ordinator out of uniform before. Oh, right. We're not supposed to talk about ordinators in the tribunal in such a public place. But it feels good to be doing holy work for a change. And such a simple task, snuffing out the lighthouse flame. I mean, Umsiri is the ending of words.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I didn't want to raise suspicion there by asking too many questions. Ooh, what's that? That looks interesting. Okay. Let's see what's up the steps.
Is that for Cherish's water? Poor dear. Her scales are very sensitive, you know.
I want to see what's in this coffer. White steel gauntlets. Jazzy grapes. Oh, hello.
I can't promise I'll remember.
He looks kind of like a zombie. He's drunk. He must be drunk. This guy's reading his book. What are you reading? his head. Let's quickly make a new chat tab, actually. Damn it. Options. Let's get rid of zone. Tell. Yell. Group. Let's just have say and demote. Right. He didn't even say nothing. Hello.
Unfortunately, the wreck of the vessel provided no additional clues. Were you able to discover anything during your investigation?
Well, Maurice Rothan's says the tribunal hired her to extinguish the lighthouse lamp.
The young woman who works with the grocer. I doubt the tribunal would ask her to do something so reckless. Do you have any proof other than her word?
Well, I found this note in the hollow tree, along with a ruby that was her payment.
This is disturbing. This parchment feels just like the sheets that Governor O'Melian's special orders from High Rock. I'm going to need you to acquire another sample from the governor's office. It's the only way to be certain.
Oh, can't you just ask the governor for a few sheets?
Not if I don't want him to know I suspect that he's working with the slavers, or the tribunal, though I still consider that to be some sort of fabrication. No, if I alert him too soon, he'll just cover his tracks.
Okay, I'll go and get it for you, your boobiness. I mean, your highness. I mean, governor, or whatever you are. I just can't help it. I hate this sometimes. I'm swimming. Nice. Hey! Sprint! I've got to go back up and say, you want me to steal the sheets? I know that's what you wanted me to do.
Unfortunately, the wreck of the vessel, the young... Not the office. He keeps it in his private quarters, accessed through the guardhouse. But I'd never suggest that you sneak into his quarters and steal a blank sheet of his special parchment. That would be against the law. Do you understand me?
Okay, I understand. I'll go and get another sheet of parchment from the governor's private quarters. I'll just do that. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go and ask Maurice to steal the parchment, because she wants to make an honest living as a thief, so this is the way to be an honest thief, I guess.
Ah, our special customer. Is there some? And on CV is the ending of words. I'm yours to command. That's an odd request, but who am I to question the tribunal? That's perfect. Go and cause a distraction, and I'll get you a sheet of parchment.
Okay.
I'll meet you by the tree next to the lighthouse docks when I've accomplished the task.
Okay, I'll meet you there. Thank you. Off you popped in. Go and commit a felon for us. I feel like a criminal. That's because I might be a criminal. Oh, hello. It's an Argonian with some poppies on his head. He's got poppies on his head.
The deputy governor's errand runner. Now what?
What are you doing down here? You're supposed to be up there. Hey, come on, I've got more questions for you.
And what does the deputy governor want to blame me for this time?
Well, she wants to know where you left your post at Lighthouse.
The governor needed me here. Remind Salvi that he's still in charge here, and he trusts me. She should consider that as she conducts this next hunt of hers.
Okay, I'll be sure to let her know.
You do that. Now move along before I arrest you for loitering and bothering a house guard.
Oh, okay. Gosh. There's no need to be so aggressive about it, like. Here's me little thief. Oh, hello. She's doing something. Ah, here you are. Get on.
Almsivi is the ending of words. I forgot how much I enjoyed thieving arts. Sneaking into the governor's private quarters brought back fond memories.
And the endings of words is Amsvili. Did you acquire the sheet of parchment?
Not only did I get a sheet of the government's fancy parchment, I saw an unfinished report that seemed important. It proclaimed that there wasn't any slaver activity at Firemouth Island and the patrols were better off moving farther up the coast.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think things are going to get messy, darling. So you should get out of town.
Leave Vvardenfell? If you think that's for the best. Let's see. I know, I'll go to Mournhold. I've always wanted to see the Tribunal Temple. What an excellent idea. Almsivi is the ending of words.
And the ending of words is Amsilvi. Couple of guards just loitering around. This guy's still reading his book. Guards.
Back again. So tell me, you didn't do anything unlawful now, did you?
Oh, here's the parchment. Also, there was a report that Firemouth Island was free of slaver activity.
That's odd. We haven't done a search of Firemoth Island since Governor Emelian declared that the House Guard was better used patrolling farther up the coast. And these parchment sheets definitely match. This is very disturbing.
So you think the governor is working with the slavers?
What I think doesn't matter. We need evidence. But we also need to launch a rescue. Slavery is illegal in Pact territory. It's time to visit Firemoth Island. Hopefully, somewhere along the way we'll find more proof of Governor Emelian's ties to all of this.
Okay, off to Firemoth.
Attack before the soldiers have been assembled? That's not a prudent course of action. We need to muster our forces, make plans and contingencies, unlock the armory. What was that?
A light flared and it illuminated the lighthouse.
That's a distress signal, and it came from Firemoth Island. No time to prepare. We have to rescue the slavers' prisoners.
Call out your soldiers. I'll take the ship and head to the island.
Soldiers, to the ships! We sail for Firemoth Island!
Go!
What do you want?
Well, I don't really know how to use a boat. Anyone know how to sail a boat? Anybody? Anybody? No. Okay, I'll just press the button then. Boop boop. Firemoth Island. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. Okay, so I made it to Firemoth Island. Let's check exactly. Ooh, Firemoth is this little one. It's just off the coast of Vvardenfell. That's quite interesting then. Whoa! I took the wheel of the large boat. Up there's the 2 moons out. Nice. Ooh. Dead.
Set it ablaze!
Dead. Hello, Chris. There you go. I've just saved your life. I know I'm there. Freedom!
You arrived in the nick of time.
Thanks. I know. I tried my best. Ooh, I hear an onward. Hey, there it is. Oh man, that sucks. Because now I've got to go all the way back up onto the road. Here we go. Ooh, what's in here? Let's look. Nothing. Little chest. Barrel. Got some yeast. Whoosh. Dead. Oh, that's a person. Hello, person. Hello! Here, have some healing. I've got you, darling.
At last, I'm free.
You're free. Oh, I never searched for the evidence. Okay. A couple of crabs. We don't need to kill the crabs. Swimming. Okay. I'm gonna kill all these slavers. I hate slavers. Oops. Okay. Okay, that was a bit silly. That was not intentional. If you can read this, make sure the rest of the crew hears us and understands. There's a Morag torn wit with my name on it. I've suspected our Confederate and see the Name's feet have grown cold. Well, we'll deal with the Governor Million and his treacherous soon enough. And if I'm wrong about the Governor, if instead one of you hopes to advance your station by having me assassinated, then come and face me. The crew deserves an honourable leader, not backstabbing scum. Okay.
My eternal thanks.
Oh, they're all over there. Nice. Okay. Ooh. You mean you see that's been done in the island? How about all this stuff up here? I guess that's been done on the island. May come back here then. Probably come back here, to be fair. Hopefully. Hmm. Ooh. What's in the jewelry box? Oh, an emerald. I'll take that, thank you. I'll take an apple. I don't want any rye. Ooh. Congratulations!
I informed the governor that the captives we rescued from Firemoth Island are safe and sound. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Well, I found this note on the island.
This note, along with the other evidence you uncovered, clearly implicates the governor as working with the slavers. Well done. You have provided a great service to Seydanine. I'll take it from here.
Thanks, and thanks for the ring.
Well, I suppose we're done here. I have a silt strider waiting.
No. Governor O'Melian, I am placing you under arrest for promoting slavery in Pact territory.
How dare you accuse me of such a thing? You have no proof.
A note on your parchment, which led to the sabotage of the lighthouse and a shipwreck off our coast. A letter naming you as the slaver captain's partner. Do you deny your involvement?
That proves nothing. I'll have you hanged for this.
The documents you requested, Deputy.
And your report to Vivek City claiming Firemoth Island to be free of slaver activity, written before we eradicated the slaver base.
Delms, you can't believe these blatant lies about me.
My duty is clear. Traitor.
Yes.
Secure him.
Yes, Governor Salvi.
There we go. Well done. Okay, so now I'm the governor. No, I'm the governor. Okay, guys, go and do some stuff. Yes. I've got my parchment here. Nobody ever reads chat and have some fun. Okay, let's go. I think that's Seydanine done. Yes, it's nice and white. So let's go and see Vivek. And he died. Oh, poor guy. Dead. Okay. And we're off to Vivek's palace. Let me check my map. Let's plan a good route. So we want to go north, then we want to go east, then we're going to go south. Yes, then a little bit west. Ooh, it's a book. Somebody got this by the mount. Oh my god, look, it's a Silt Strider. Oh, I wonder, can we ride it? Caravan of Tower. Up we go. There's a guy here.
Heard about an egg mine with singing Kwama in it. They're so good the miners can't even work. They just keep clapping. Imagine that. Do you need something?
Where can the Strider take me?
We travel to Nisus and Suron, and we know the paths that avoid the worst of the lava flows. Would you care for a ride?
Well, let's go to Nisus. Never been there before. Ah. Okay, well, just drop me off. Oh, I'm all the way up here. Pretty interesting. Okay, let's grab this wee shrine.
Old Risa doesn't take kindly to Noir riders. Keep still and keep quiet, and you may get to your destination alive. Would you like a ride?
Where does your Silt Strider travel to?
My Silt Strider can take you to Balmora or Vivek City. She's fast, friendly, and almost never snacks on our customers.
Okay, let's go to Vivek. Vivek's where we want to go anyways, so well. Yay! Vivek City! Red Mountain, let's go. There's somebody on the Dwarven Spider. Ooh. Nice, and the bear! There's a bear! I want a bear. Hello. Hello. Right. Benders. This guy riding a wolf. Lots of people. There's a merchant. What have you got for sale? Sell junk. Sell that. Nice. Ooh, I'm guessing that's Vivek's palace all the way up there. Yes! Oh, that was a dead person. Are you dead or are you sleeping? You're dead. Oh, so they've got their eyes open. Maybe they're just having a crazy sleep. Sprinting, Horatio! Roar! Oh, he's winning. He's winning! Go, 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 go! Oh my god, look at all them steps. That is a lot of steps. Okay. On your marks. Get set. Go! Whew! Whew! I'm knackered.
Praise Vivek!
Who are you? Oh, he's a silencer. Ah, that's just a player. Oh, that's a nice outfit he's got on. Ah, it's a buoyant armature. Nice. Ooh, this is Vivek. He's a god.
The person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
Exactly. I'm
I shall
intrigued.
say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Step forward, friend of Lavul, and let us speak.
My god power.
Canon Level says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander?
Oh, mighty Vivek. What kind of help do you need?
I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god?
Of course, Lord Vivek. I can provide a fresh perspective.
Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery.
I don't think Archcanon Tarvis wants my help, Lord Vivek.
The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed.
When I first arrived, I saw a vision of Azura.
The Daedric Prince? I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return.
And was what the answer said helpful at all, Lord Vivek, almighty god person?
Levol's ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual.
Okay, I'll see to it, Lord Vivek. Oh, hey cat. That's a nice door. Oh, these steps. Oh. Whew. Oh, there's the old man there. Hey, old man.
Ah, Outlander. Lord Vivek trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first?
Lord Vivek said he needed to perform a divination ritual.
Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivek. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Despite my objections, Vivek believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the overseer that Lord Vivek requires the blessing stone. Then bring it to me in the palace.
I'll go to the unfinished ziggurat, get the blessing stone, and meet you at Vivek's palace. Simple.
You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivek, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy archcanon of a living god or anything.
Okay, well, first, what is a blessing stone?
Ah, the ignorance of outlanders. How refreshing. The blessing stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivek's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual.
Okay, well, can't Lord Vivek perform the ritual without the blessing stone?
If you haven't guessed yet, the phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivek's power in unusual ways. It will be safer for everyone if I perform the ritual by using the blessing stone instead of drawing on my lord's personal store of energy.
Okay, that makes sense. So what does Lord Vivek hope to learn from the divination ritual?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it. Lord Vivek's senses eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say, he feels a disturbance in the flow of energy throughout Vvardenfell. He seeks to discover the source of that disturbance.
Well, you mentioned Red Mountain and Daedra. Do you think there's a connection between those two?
Lord Vivek sees signs and portents everywhere. It's the poet at his core. I tend to be much more pragmatic. Sometimes a volcano is simply a volcano, and not a harbinger of doom. As for the Daedra, I have no idea. Perhaps the summoning got out of hand.
So, like, Have I offended you in some manner? Is there something I've done? Did I step on your toes? If I did, I'm sorry. Oh, did I dance with your wife?
Offend me? You give yourself too much credit. No, I feel the same about all Outlanders. This is tribunal business, best handled by tribunal resources. However, I also obey my Lord Vivek, so I will tolerate your involvement and do my best to aid you.
Okay, well, I'll get straight to your tasks. Thank you, Archcanon Tarvis. We're off to do our mission for Archcanon Tarvis, because he's such a pal. Oh, it's this place. It's under construction still. Ooh, a fetcher fly. Catch. Oh my god, what happened here? We've got dead bodies. Something's happened. No, Overseer Shilas.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
Well, Archcanon Tarvis sent me. I need to borrow your blessing stone.
Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea.
Well, Lord Vivek kind of needs that blessing stone because he's got to perform some kind of ritual.
Lord Vivek? Why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone.
Okay.
The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll clear the passage, free your workers, and retrieve the stone.
I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
Okay, we'll get on it. Thank you, Overseer. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Do, 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 do. I'll help you. There we go.
Ooh. I thought I was going to die under there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Now get back to work.
I can't move. Help me!
Okay, I'll get this.
Please, someone help me!
Nice. Well done.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
Yes, you do that. I saved your life. Don't forget it. You can mail me some gold if you want. Lots of gold. Oops, oops, I'm getting stuck. Okay, there we go. I'll just take this blessing stone. Thank you very much.
Not much longer now.
Oh, that poor person. There you go. A little heal over time for you guys. Bask in the heal over time. Sprint. Nice. He's just working away, planing some wood. Oh, these stairs again. Okay, I'm going to make it this time though. Just put away my stuff. Warhorn! Go!
Praise Vivek!
Whoop whoop! Archcannon, Turvis. I got your stone, pal.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone?
I have the blessing stone.
Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the blessing stone, and we'll begin the ritual.
Okay, I'll get straight on it. Stand here. Right here. Ooh. Okay.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress. A clockwork mage.
Ooh.
A Daedric cultist.
Now that is pretty epic.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Okay. I'll just have a wee chat with Lord Vivek.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
Well, something went wrong with the ritual. Did you learn what you had hoped?
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped.
Well, there were images in that ritual.
Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
I don't understand, Lord Vivek. I do, really.
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you.
Thank you, Lord Vivek. But if your divine energy is running low, shouldn't you perhaps be sitting down and not floating?
The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
Ah. So you're losing divine energy. How is that possible?
To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Levol's ancestor warned us about.
Okay. You think an enemy is responsible for your energy loss? Can't you just have like a protein bar?
Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can.
Okay, I'll go and talk to Archcanon Tarvis.
My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment. But the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
I'm not sure that Archcanon Tarvis shares your assessment of me, Lord Vivek.
Yes. Well, Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal.
Okay.
And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
Okay, but, like, can I have a few questions? Like, what do you mean your divine energy has diminished?
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stars, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me.
Oh, so you think you're in danger?
I care little for my own safety. My people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. That would be just the start of Vvardenfell's woes.
Do you suspect your affliction isn't natural?
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who, before... Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
Okay, but what does the rest of the Tribunal think about this?
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stars, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity
He's losing his mind a little bit as well. Okay, I'll get on it, Lord Vivek.
I care little for my own safety, but my people...
Ciao!
At first, I barely noticed
Ciao.
the loss.
Oh, we can't stand in that. Okay then. Okay, I'm guessing this is a good place to call the end of our first Let's Play video of Vvardenfell. Yes! I hope you guys had fun watching. If you didn't have fun, then I'll try and do better next time. If you like it, then comment, like, subscribe, and all that crazy stuff. So, we'll see you next week for Vvardenfell Adventures Part 2. Ciao!